Alright, so I figured out how to get the front blade to go down. It'd be nice if the manual said something. Just like that. You just go on there and select the front blade. It'll put her down. Of course, you can't control the depth of it or anything. It just puts it down, so you get what you get. Oh, I got her at 82% now. Alright, so I will carry on with this and then I'll be back. Alright, so we got the gravel in, and I had to take a loan and get more gravel. It was definitely a lot easier to pour it out the back of the truck than it was to try and spread it. Anyway, so we got that in, we put the wire mesh in and everything, so now we're ready for concrete. So this time around for the concrete truck, because oh, you know what, they're probably gonna have for the floor, we don't need the pump truck, right? But I was thinking maybe I wouldn't grab that pump truck, but I got a funny feeling if I don't, that down the road they're gonna want some walls poured, and then I'll end up having to get it anyways. So I guess I might as well just take it to start with. Something I wanted to note is that I had that little over $400,000, and I bought 2 pieces of equipment, or was it 3? Anyways, I know I bought 2 for sure, maybe 3, but of course that left me basically without any money to be able to buy more materials or anything. You know, because of course you have to build that section before you get paid from it. So now that I borrowed money from the bank, I'm probably going to be paying them a whole bunch of money back now. You know, and like I said, it's the one thing I was trying not to do. I didn't want to borrow money from them. I thought, you know, talking again, so I didn't get the no map. I went there and picked it out, but I didn't rent it, dummy. So let's go here. Where is it? There he is. Rent. Yes. I guess, okay, maybe last time I hit no because I don't remember hitting accept on it. Now we should be able to get her. There we go. All right. All right, so I'm gonna run down and get some concrete. I'll be back when I get back. Alright, so of course we're back up here with the cement truck and the cement. So what we're going to do here is we don't really need the boom. I'm driving this, so we're just going to pour it out of the back of the truck. So we'll put our extension on. There we go. Try to get this view in where we need it. Alright, and now let's just start pouring. Oops. There we go. And wrong way, of course. Alright, not gonna worry too much about getting it right in that corner. Tell I don't do it this way very often. I didn't know the back end of this truck should be real scary. Huh. I don't know why I never noticed that before, but I did. Cut that down here. Over that way, and then we'll just drive forward again. Oh, No wondering why it wouldn't go forward anymore. Oops, wrong way. Let's turn the machine up. Getting up on the pole there, so we should be okay with that anyways. Yeah, because there is a portion of this that you can leave, you don't have to completely fill the entire thing in, of course. If you want, you could have done it with the pump, or with the snorkel, as I call it. But I just kind of wanted to show that you can do it this way if you wanted to. All right, we're gonna go back down and get some more, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we got the concrete poured in, and then we put these babies into place. And now we're gonna unpack them. We should have to do with the walls, I believe. I'm guessing, yeah, thought so. Oops. Unpack them. And then the next thing obviously to do is gonna be putting the skin on it, right? Or the outside panels. Yeah. Oh, and I also was able to pay back the $250,000 loan I took to buy those other things. So, and now we're back on the plus side again. Of course, not owing any money, which is kind of really nice, kind of sorta. So now we just got a bunch of the skin things to pick up and put in place and throw on. Shouldn't take us too long to do that. And once we get this up and on, this will be kind of back. There's not too much to doing these things, you know, to unpack it, and then you'll just have big long sheets to put up. So not really much different than doing a wood house, doing the walls on a wood house. It'll be pretty much the same thing. So we'll get those up and on, and we'll be back. All right, so we got the side panels on, and now it is time to get the roof panels on. So of course, once we get these down in here, we'll probably have to go unstrap them if it doesn't automatically do it for us. No, it automatically did it. All right. Oh, there we go, right there. So of course we got a lot of roof panels to put up, and I believe that that'll pretty much finish our job once we get all these panels up. So once we get that done, we'll oops, as usual, I'll be back. Oh man, this is not working out good. Yeah, a little glitchy there. Okay, try it again. No, it's gonna leave it all buggered up. Anyways, I get these panels on and then we'll be back. Alright, so this should be another job done. I already dismantled the crane. I'm now gonna send the cement truck back to the store. That's him, and then I'll get my butt off the property here, and it should, there we go. Awesome. so now we got, I almost got $300,000 now, and I also bought, what was it, another two, was it 2 or 3, since the last one I bought for vehicles. I was 3 because I bought that, and I bought the excavator, the loader, and I think the crane that time around, and now I got back to 300,000 for finishing that one up. So no, pretty much got everything we need other than now a cement truck, which I might buy next on the list, right? So so that's 3 jobs done. Pretty cool. Moving up in the world, that's for sure. All right, so I'm going to say, well, kiddo, for now, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Hi, welcome everybody. I'm back to Construction Simulator. This will be part 7. My 6th one just wasn't quite long enough. I wasn't sure how much video I had there, and it wasn't quite long enough, so I just carry on with the next part. So where we left off, so one of the things we're going to go do, because we get the money now, of course, is to go and buy a cement truck. And I'm going to buy the one that has the snorkel with it, or the pump with it. I call it the snorkel, but this one ain't quite as long as if you buy this one. This one definitely has a farther reach on them. Or I should see what this one is, 200. But then of course you have to buy a cement truck as well. So kind of go with this one to start out with. At least that way it's you know, both of them in one. And you know, the funny thing is, or at least up until last time I was playing, I don't think they've changed it yet, is that this cement truck, even though it has the pump on it and stuff, holds as much concrete as any of the other cement trucks. The only one that holds more is the one that's on the truck trailer or semi-trailer. Let's see if I can find this one. This one holds about, I can't even remember, I think it was about $1,000 more in concrete than the other trucks, or maybe even might even be a little less than that. It's not a whole lot, and the pain in the ass because it's on a very short trailer, so it's real tough to back it up. So the other thing we want to go to, hold on, company upgrades. So we've definitely got the first level done, so we can move on to accomplishing our stuff for level 2. So what I was going to do this time around, we'll start a campaign because it's something we have to do, and by the time we're done the campaign we should have $1 million. Or very close to it, right? And of course we'll keep working on the refills that we need to get. As you can see, 75% there. Oh, sorry, that's on machineries. Fuel, we're at 48%, and repairs are at 48%, so not too much further to go with those. Alright, so let's go to jobs. We'll go to contracts. No, I want to go do a campaign. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the harbor one first. It does require some concrete work, but it doesn't really require, I don't think I'll, you know, won't hit a spot where I won't be able to reach with the concrete truck that we bought. So we'll go ahead and start these contract. Alright, so of course we got to go out and meet them. Okay, so we're starting off over there. Okay, well, let's see where he sticks us here. So we might as well take the dump truck over there because we know we're going to need that right off the bat. I forget what buttons are what already.
Greetings! I was ready to give up hope before your company accepted the job. I'm happy for any support, and especially to see new faces in the construction industry, because there's a lot to do in the harbor region. With severe storms, the large breakwater protects the harbor from the raging sea. And during a storm surge last fall, however, it gave way in a few places, and some of the moorings were also damaged. The municipality expects me to fix it ASAP. And, how can I do that without the right people, eh? That's why you've really come at the right time. So, repairing breakwaters and jetties. That will be your first tasks for now.
Alright, so we gotta flatten the area. Okay, here's where he's talking about flattening. Alright, so let's see what they suggest, but I might be able to use the loader for that. Yeah. That's what they're suggesting. Loader, Bobcat, bulldozer. Alright. Okay, so we'll go back to the company vehicle fleet. Grab our loader. And of course, unless you can always drive it over there or use fast travel. You could also load it up on a trailer and drive it over there as well, but I'll just fast travel it there. Alright, so let's get him. I might move the dump truck. Oops. I haven't played in a couple of weeks. I'm already forgetting the buttons in this thing. It's yeah. Usually when I play this, I get enough recording out of doing one game to do up a couple videos out of it. So I get ahead of myself sometimes so much that I get 2 or 3 weeks of not playing it. Alright, well, gonna go ahead and get that all cleared out of there, and then I'll be back. Another way you could do this if you wanted to, of course, is you could do it with an excavator and park the dump truck down there, and then that way you wouldn't have to drive all the way out here to throw the dirt in the dump truck. Oops, that was a bad shot. Well, we'll see what this does. There's a big hole there. I didn't really notice it to start with, so they might have wanted us to just push the dirt into the hole, but we'll see what it does. You see what it does when we clear the air. There we go. Okay, yeah, it just levels it all out. So obviously I made a bit of a mistake there. Rather than throwing it in the dump truck, you could have just pushed it into the hole. But, well, I'll make a little extra money though taking the dirt out of there. Okay, so we're gonna need a crane for this. Yeah, we'll need a crane for this. So you can use a crane to take those rocks out of there, or you can actually use an excavator. Alright, so quite often I'll take these machineries and load them up and on the trailer and drive them out to where they're supposed to go, you know, kind of like you're supposed to do. But basically for doing these videos, I'm just using the fast travel most of the time just to speed things up, but just about done with covering most of the basic stuff with the game, so I might start driving the stuff in there. Alright, so as I said, we can do it. I'm only doing it with because we have the excavator, so that's why I'm doing it with this guy. Yeah, I did say before it takes forever to dig a hole with the excavator, and with the smaller excavator it does, but this guy here has a huge bucket on him. I can't believe how well he'll actually work. Alright, so you gotta get the bucket moved around so that you get that greenness like that. Right, then on the gamepad you just hit the A button and it hooks on. Had a little bit of difficulty figuring out, but I knew you could do it with the with the excavator. But of course, one advantage if you do it with the crane, you don't have to keep moving it to throw the rocks over into the pile, right? So, anyways, that's that. I mean, we own this thing, so I'm gonna grab the crane to do this because it will definitely be easier. But I just wanted to show that you can do it with the excavator. Alright, so here we are. Obviously, we're back with the crane, and let's get the rest of these guys out of our way here. And one more to go. Oops, there we go. Ah. Here we go. Oh. Good enough. Alright, so they want us to excavate this, but I'm not 100% sure what they want. Even though I've done this before with my other character, I don't remember, so. Nope, might have parked a little too far away. But when you are throwing dirt into the dump truck with an excavator, whoops, this is the best way to have your dump truck. I know for me, I tend to miss a fair bit when I'm trying to do it from the side. And again, this excavator here, or excavator, I can't even talk properly. This excavator here is probably a little too big for this job, but it's the one we have, so we'll make do with her. And then also with them, as I said before in earlier videos, the excavators take a real long time to dig up ground, you know, or clear an area. The smaller ones do, but this one here actually clears an area pretty fast because it's got such a big bucket on it. Oops. Okay, I gotta come over this way, take a scoop out of this here. Let's see, that's probably full. We only need another 10% here, so don't need a... Whoops, come on. There we go. Get it going in the back part there. There we go. Alright, wants me to back this guy away from the edge. Okay, now we're going to have to get some material. Alright, so of course, once you get up to the store, you want to make sure you park your trailer on this. Well, unless you're loading yourself. I always use the self-load. It just, I think, works better. Alright, we need 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. And that's it. Alright. Load, make sure you check that if you want the auto load. I know all that wouldn't have fit on the, oh, I'm pretty sure all that wouldn't have fit on the other truck. Now, technically we shouldn't, you know, come out this way, but a little bit of cheating there. Alright, so one of the things here is the crane on this truck is not long enough to reach the back of this trailer. So of course we'll detach the truck from it. Well, we'll park it here and that way it can reach everything. Wow. There we go. They're amazing how much the depth perception's off. Oops, spin them. There we go. Okay, so all those guys are popped into place. Now what is he telling us to do? Fill area with soil. Alright. I don't think I'll have to move the trailer, but I'll definitely have to move the truck. I hate this with these trucks that they made them so that they sit there and rev up and rev up and rev up before they'll move. And then when they do, they usually take a big jump on you, right? Oh, that's probably as close as I'm getting to this, so. Alright, so it'll take 2 loads, so if you save the load of dirt that you dig out of here, probably it'll only have to put 1 load in here. Oh, should be able to reach everything. Working here. Oops. A little bit the wrong way. Alright. Pour the slab. Alright, so now we need our concrete truck. Alright. Oops. That was the wrong button. Alright, so could take the time to spend, or could spend the time to put the snorkel up, or we can just put the pour spout on there and just manually do her, which is what I'm gonna do. Come on, get in the corner. And considering the fact we have the pump truck on there, should have probably set it up for it. Oh, there we go. Wow. Surprise. Normally they make you have to do 2 loads. And of course, I hit the wrong button again and reset the whole thing, but oh well, that's that stage complete. Alright, so that end is done. Okay, so we got all our equipment out of here, and now we should be able to get our debrief. There he is. Oops.
Thanks for pitching in. A storm surge like this isn't much fun if you're not well prepared. At least the big ships can safely dock again. However, that will not be enough. There are a few considerations that would certainly not hurt the economics of the harbor. My intuition tells me that we landed exactly the right fish with your company. And as an experienced seafarer, I've always relied on my gut feeling.
Alright, so that is the first one of our campaign contract complete. And well, let's take a look, and I don't remember how many there are. No, I don't want campaign ones. So we got 1, 2, 3 more to go with this guy. So this one only has 4 in it. So this one might not hit us to the $1 million mark, but then again, just might. And as I already mentioned, you know, make sure you come and spend your available skill points. As you can see, I haven't been doing that, so you know, you can put on whatever you feel like putting them on. There's no, don't think really any one thing is better than another. We all have our different things that we like doing, right? So what the heck? I'll throw one on there. Whatever. Anyways, I'm going to say Wildcat out for now, and we'll catch you all in the next video.